Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Aisha binti Aziz. So now I will conduct experiment for bread. So the first step we need to do is we need to label the container with group A, which is for the closed system, and group B at the stretch paper, which is for the open system. So the next step, we need to put the one slice of the bread in the container and we need to close it. The next step is we need to put the bread on the stretch paper besides the container. So we need to wait for 7 days to see the result. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Aisha binti Saifuddin and I will conduct the experiment for milk. As you can see, we have two plastic containers. One is for closed system and another one is for open system. First, I'm going to label it. The first container with the lid on for closed system, I'm going to label it as milk A. And this one, I'm going to label it as milk B. Okay, milk A and milk B. Next, we're gonna pour the milk for each of the plastic container. For A, we're gonna close the container using the lid and make sure to close it properly. This is for the closed system. For B, we're gonna leave it open and then wait for 7 days to obtain the result.
Hello everyone, I am Shobha. Today I will be conducting an experiment. First of all, this experiment is divided into two parts, part A and part B. Let me get you through the materials needed for this experiment. First of all, you need a container with its lid. Then, a permanent marker, followed by a scrap paper. Besides that, you also need 2 cups of rice put in 2 separate bowls. Okay, now let me tell you how we are going to conduct this experiment. Okay, so let's get started with the experiment. For part A, we will be using a plastic container. Make sure the plastic container is dry. So, first of all, label the plastic container with a permanent marker as rice A. Okay, now we have finished labeling the rice container as rice A. Now we are going to put the cooked rice into the plastic container that is labeled as rice A. Once we are done putting the rice into the plastic container, close it with its lid. We are done for part A, which has rice A.
Hello, my name is Nur Shahira binti Zulkifli. We need to label the rice B at the scrap paper. Okay. Next, I will put another bowl of rice on the scrap paper and leave it uncovered because it is open system. So, I will leave these 2 samples in the room temperature for 7 days and will observe it daily.
Hi everyone, I am Rabiata Adawiyah binti Muhammad Sapri. So today, I will conduct an experiment. Let's look at the materials. So first of all, we need 2 plain crackers, scrap paper, and also the container. Make sure the dry container. Okay, first of all, we need to label like this for group A and also like this for group B. So, to conduct the experiment, we need to do like this. Put 1 into the container and also 1 on the scrap paper. Don't forget the lid of A. Then, we need to wait for B for 7 and record the observation for each day. Bye-bye!
Okay, hi. Okay, my name is Nazia binti Usman and I am here to conduct my experiment, which is for the butter. Okay, so first, we need to cut the butter into 2 pieces which have the same size. So I'm gonna cut into 2 cubes. Okay, which is... Okay, now we have cut the butter. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it on a scrap wrapper and in a container. Okay, so like that. Okay, so we have 2 groups. This is group A and this is group B. So this one is for the closed system, which I have the lid. So we need to close it. And then this is for the group B, which is the open system. Okay, so and then I'm gonna leave it for 7 days and we will observe it each day. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Aisyah binti Aziz. So now I want to share with you about observation for bread. The label for GA is for bread with closed system, while GB for bread with open system. So this is day 1, GB and GA, there are no changes. Day 2, GB and GA still has no changes. For day 3, GB and GA still has no changes. But for day 4, GB has no changes, while for the GA there's a little fungi occurs. Day 5, GB has no changes, while the GA has increase of fungi. Day 6, GB has no changes, while for the GA there increase in fungi. Day 7, there is no changes, but the GA has a lot of fungi occurs.
Hi, so here is the result for the milk. For day 1, nothing changed for the A milk, but the texture of the milk fee is changed. It changed to jelly-like liquid, as you can see in the video. For day 2, the milk fee starts to smell sour. It also got lumpy texture and becoming more like jelly texture too. Nothing changed for milk A. On day 3, the milk A is still the same, but for the milk B, it smells really bad. It starts to change color to yellow. And you also can see the clumps of a cheese-like substance form. For day 4, the same things goes for milk A, nothing changed. But for milk B, it smells really bad. It also produces pungent smells, and the color changed to fully yellow. And the same results for day 5, 6, and 7.
Hello everyone. Today is the first day of observation for the rice in part A, which is the closed system. As you can see, the rice remains the same. There is no change in color or even the texture of the rice. Today is the second day observation for the rice in part A, which is in the closed system, and it's been put into the container. As you can see, the rice still remains the same. There is no any differences than the previous day. The color of the rice is still. Now for the third day of observation, which is on the 25th of January, there is a slight change in the color of the rice. The color of the rice has become slightly yellow compared to the previous day, as it was white earlier. As of the day for today, which is on the 26th of January, we can see that the color of the rice has turned even yellow compared to yesterday of day 3, and the texture of the rice has slightly become slimy. On the 27th of January, which is the 5th day of observation, we can see that the rice has become even slimier than day 4, and also the color of the rice has changed a little dull than its original color, which is white. As for the 6th day of observation of a rice A that has been put into the container for closed system, which is on the 28th of January, we can see that the rice has become very much slimier than it was previously, and the color has started to fade. The color is no more very white. And as of the last day, which is the 29th of January, the 7th day of observation, we can see that the rice A is no more white, and it has turned into yellowish color, and it has become very slimy.
This is observation for group B. For day 1, there is no observation. For day 2, the rice is a little bit watery. For day 3, the rice is watery, changed in color and has a black spot. For day 4, the rice is a little bit hardened and has more mold, which is black, orange and white spots. For day 5, the color of rice is slowly changed to dark, and black, orange and white spot is increased. Rice is hardened. For day 6, the color of rice is more darker, rice is hardened, and black, orange and white spot is increased compared to day 5. For day 7, the color of rice is darkest, rice is hardened, and black spot, orange spot and white spot is increased.
Hey everyone, so this is the observation for plain cracker. For group A, nothing changes with the container, yeah. And this is for group B, also nothing changes. The smell is still good and the condition is good. Bye bye. Hi everyone, so today is the day 2 to observe the plain cracker. No changes at group A, and also for the group B, no changes as you can see. Bye bye. Hey everyone, so today is the day 3. Nothing changes for the group A. For the group B, wow. Like always, like nothing changes also. Bye bye. Hi everyone, so this is the day 4. I think still no changes for the group B. Wow, remain good. Bye bye everyone. So today is the day 5. Still no changes for the group A in container. For the group B, also no changes. Bye bye everyone. So today is the day 6. For observation for the group A in the container, still good, no changes. For the group B, wait, the color begins to fade. Yeah. Bye bye. Hi everyone. So today is the last day, which is day 7. It is no changes for the group B. It still fade like a pale color in group B. So bye bye.
Okay, so this is day 1 for my first observation for my part, which is for the butter. So this is how it looks like after 1 day. So there is no difference between the closed system and the open system from day 2. So there is still no obvious difference between these two from the first day. So for day 3, there is still no obvious changes for the open system, and a small spot have been noticed for the closed system. Next, for day 4, they are in a melted state for the both part, and there is some ants were recognized around the butter. In a day 5, there is still the same as the previous observation, so let's wait for the next day. In day 6, the paper for the open system have been soaked by the fat of the butter. This is the last day of my observation for the butter. There is actually no difference at all from the first day. This is the closed system and this is the open system.